shake the matrix, expand your mind, and make you think. How you beautiful people doing this morning? Hopefully you're doing well and you're going to enjoy your day, and maybe you're watching this now, maybe you're watching it later. Either way, good morning. Thanks for gathering and being on this mystical Ariel's channel. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about gratitude and the importance of it. You know, and today I'd like to share this because it's the incredible transformative power that we have within us. Is gratitude. Not just as a fleeting feeling, but as a force that can change our lives, elevate our minds, and help us step into a life of abundance rather than one of scarcity. You see, if we can understand gratitude and see what it does at the core, maybe we can understand that that is our original designs. See, gratitude at the core is a deep appreciation for what we have in life. For the moments, people, and experiences that enrich our journey. It's recognizing what we're thankful for. When we are grateful, we are aligning our true original designs with ourselves, and we're balancing our minds. Experiencing life to the fullness is being one of gratefulness, rather than through the lens of fear or lack. When we live in grateful heart, we acknowledge the presence of the good in our lives. No matter how small or fleeting it may seem, we recognize them. And it changes us. It changes how we deal with things and everything. Gratitude in the brain, the power of gratitude extends beyond a feeling, right? It actually impacts the brain. When we experience gratitude, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the feel good, neurotransmitters that we have. And these chemicals naturally increase our sense of joy and happiness. They also change and affect our health in a good way too. It reduces anxiety and enhances our resilience. This is why people who practice gratitude regularly experience a boost in mental well-being. When our minds are in a state of gratitude, our neurological system, it recognizes that this is naturally imprinted on us. It's to focus on a positive experience. It's reinforcing the feelings of abundance. This is what we need to walk into the life of abundance, is not to be in a life of regret or fear, but to be in the moment and realizing that life is happening for us, not against us. Living in gratitude, it frees us from the shadow matrix. Scarcity has to leave when you're in abundance. When we focus on what we lack and what we fear, it limits us. It holds us back. But when we are trapped in ungrateful thoughts, we are often overwhelmed with resentment, disappointment. We're always comparing things. And all this does is fuel the cycle of fear and fuel the shadow matrix. And we become slaves to this idea that we are not enough and that there is never enough around. Hello, and those who've joined, thank you for coming. Thanks for being here. I will get to any comments in a moment. But what can we do with this gratefulness? Well, it transforms our lives. The beauty of gratitude is that it is a passive state. It's not a passive state. It's a practice. You have to work at it, right? And when we make it a daily habit, even in the small ways, we start to feel its effects. And the effects are profound. I dare you to try it for yourself. Just start each day by acknowledging 3 things that you're grateful for. And these don't have to be, grand gestures or anything. Sometimes it's the simplest things. It's good to start. It's good to recognize it, the good. Be kind to a stranger. You know, over time, this daily practice shifts your perspective altogether and helps you see and appreciate more and more of the abundance around you. See, the truth is this, and how do we know this? Well, I've experienced this. I used to have all these circumstances of chaos happen my entire life, and every time they would happen, I'd get so down and out, and I didn't even know what to do. I'd be at a place of thinking I would give up. But then what would happen is that all of a sudden, things would change. When I turned my life into gratitude to find every day the things to be thankful for and put that on my focus, I went from being affected by the storms to then being the eye of the storm. And all of a sudden, it didn't matter. I could remain in a state of calmness because I recognized the truth of my existence was I a co-creator. And as a co-creator, everything always worked out. Everything always came together. Even in the hard times, it still worked out. You know? It helps us see to be appreciative more and more. It helps us stay present where life really exists, which is in the moment. When we are grateful, we are engaged in this present moment. And we are unburdened by regret about the past or worry about the future. And that's where true transformation begins. The more we center ourselves in gratitude, the more we live in harmony and with life's natural flow. And we're free from the pressures of the shadow matrix because we recognize that we are co-creators and we are not going to create this to fail on us. And it removes the fear. You know, in living with gratitude, we unlock true freedom. The freedom to experience joy and resilience even when circumstances become challenging. You're like the eye of the storm instead of being taken by the storm. And when we choose gratitude, we actively step into our roles as creators of our own reality, co-creators, empowered rather than reactive. And this choice, you know, it allows us to bring more joy and purpose into our lives, and it radiates outwards to those around us. You know, so I challenge you to let gratitude be more than just a feeling. Let it be your guide, your practice, your way of life. In doing so, you are not only transforming your own life, but you also get to inspire others to live in the same spirit of abundance and presence of joy. Think about it. Well, it's good to have you all on. Let's look at these comments and see what everyone's saying. My name is Ariel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, there you go. There's more important things to focus on what I look like. Everybody has their own unique design of how they want to be, and it's their choice and freedom. They're not there to do it for anyone else. But if they are, then the sad thing about that is it means that they are actually still stuck in the matrix of the shadow matrix because they're trying to prove themselves rather than just be. Truth is, when you're confident in recognizing who you are, the outside world don't really matter what they think anymore. You just don't give a shit. It's the reality of things. So I encourage you to learn to focus on the mirrored image. Go look in the mirror for a bit and see the truth of your design. Let's let your life unflow the way it was meant to do. On that note, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize that you are valuable and matter. Make sure you understand that you are a unique puzzle piece, a part of the ultimate puzzle of cosmos. Don't try and be like other people. It's ridiculous. Don't please other people. That's also ridiculous and crazy. You're in a damn simulation, people. Everything else is nothing more than an illusion. It's like a game. Science has even been proving this. Elon Musk even talks about this. Some of the greatest scientists agree with this because they're seeing it. Kind of like you're in a bubble in the Truman Show, dudes. It's worth waking up because then it can work out a little better for you. Anyways, much love. Y'all take care. Peace.